Hello everyone, welcome to the second single spell tournament. This time I'll be commentating on my own, it seems. So yeah, single spell best of one round robin tournament, meaning that everyone will play only one game against each opponent. It'll still be 2 cards like normal, but yeah, there won't be a best of 3 like there usually is in some tournaments. Looking at the number of participants, I think we'll have 2 games per round on stream. We'll see. If it takes too long, maybe we'll change to one in the middle. But yeah, first round, I think we'll have cibowg, however you say it, cibowg. So Shadowpelt. And then we'll have Ink and RedAlice. Rest can play off stream. Okay. Okay. I think my game audio might be broken, so I'll just restart real quick, I think. 1 second. Okay, it should be good now. Sorry about it. Okay, so yeah, Shadowpelt and cibowg. Zeep. Side first. Okay. I'm ready. I think Shadowpelt expecting them to play Worm as always. Not sure about Seep. Haven't seen them around much. Seem they're playing Lich. Personally, I don't really like the matchup because it can be hard for Lich to really get the setup without Worm pressuring them. This time cibowg manages to survive the initial assault from Shadowpelt. And managed to get a good setup with butterflies. Shadowpelt holding the center though, not letting cibowg get to the middle. Oh, but gets hit. Now Shadowpelt down to 1 heart and already lose the card. Cibowg's up a card. This time also cibowg managed to get a decent setup. Now double hit. Shadowpelt already down to 2 hearts. Gets hit back though. Now holding the center again, so cibowg can't get flowers in the center, which is a really important part of Lich's strategy. Ooh, but Shadowpelt poking on the wide. Both are down to 1 heart. Ooh, and cibowg gets hit by the wide. Down to the last card. Neither is getting hit that fast, but Shadowpelt gets the hit with laser and gets the follow up with the defensive. Gets 2 hearts from cibowg from the start. Cibowg managing to come back though, get a decent setup. Managing to dodge the whites. That's really dangerous. Oh, and now it's one. Cibowg down to 1 heart. Might be able to make a comeback though, has a decent setup in the center. Just keeping flower there. Oh, but gets hit by the primary. Basic. Shadowpelt wins that round. Then we'll have Ink and RedAlice, yeah. Oh yeah, you should also now be able to report the results. I think might not have been able to before. Now it should be good. Okay. I think we'll see a Leech from RedAlice, probably. Not sure what the Ink will play. They're known for playing pretty much everything. So we'll see what they choose this time. He seems to have gone with the hood, green hood specifically. I think this matchup is fine for Lich. Just has to sometimes get close to the hood and be comfortable in those melee situations. But if Lich can do that, then it should be a pretty decent matchup. Managing to get 2 hits though, Ink already. RedAlice is trying to get a good setup, but he gets hit by another basic. Now already down to 1 heart. Just staying far away, RedAlice, trying to get some butterflies up, while Ink barrages with kunais and gets the hit. Ink is up a card. Oof, early hit from the kunais. Thought flower would delete them probably, but unfortunately still gets hit. Pushed into a corner again. Ink managing to keep up good pressure. Now RedAlice managing to get closer though. Putting Ink under some pressure and gets the hit. Maybe starting a comeback. Goes through the kunais but gets hit by the white. It's hidden under the butterfly. Unfortunate. Oh, and gets hit in the melee. Yeah, that matchup can be tough if you're not really comfortable in the melee situations. Okay, so that's first round done. Second round. Who will we have? Oh, I mean, Fally and Jayfeather, I guess. It's the obvious pick. The 2 favorites probably. And then after that we'll have Wheelchair and Watcher. Okay. This game might decide the tournament. Last time it came down to a tiebreaker between these two, and Jayfeather won the head-to-head last time. See how it goes this time. Jayfeather on Frost again. Fally this time going for the Sun instead. See how he changes things. Personally, I'm not really an expert in this matchup. I mean, Frost obviously trying to get the close melee to get the stun waves, and ooh, Fally managing to get the primary or basic right after the stun wave, getting the hit. Managing to get the hit with the Whites while Jayfeather is trying to get close. Jayfeather still trying to get into the melee range, but Fally managing to hold him back. Using the combination of Whites and basics to keep the area control, and Jayfeather gets hit again. Seems that this matchup favoring Fally so far. It might change if it gets to mean walls. Not sure. Ooh, Jayfeather getting one hit back. Oof, but the diamonds get the hit. But in the lead currently. Jayfeather this time playing a bit more careful, I think. Still trying to get close. Probably just keeping up the combination of basics and Whites and gets the hit. Oh, the Frost basic getting a hit back though. Jayfeather really doing a good job dodging all of these Whites and basics in melee range. Not managing to get hit on Fally. Now pushed back by the diamonds. Can Jayfeather get through them? Ooh, managed to dodge them really nicely. Managed to get in them close to Fally again, but can't get the hit yet. Really dodging those basics nicely and finally getting a hit on Fally. Now both the 2 hearts. Jayfeather's movement is just really on point. Dodging all of these things. Oh, but as I say that, bonking on the basic. Dodging the basics, stun wave, doesn't get punished also. Oof, but the diamonds get him. It was a close game though. Could have been anyone's game. Okay, and then wheelchair and watcher. Watcher probably be playing wood, I'm presuming. The wheelchair, maybe sun, not sure quite. Oh, frost, yeah, it's also an option. Wheelchair getting hit by the basic already. And another hit from the kunais. Frost should try to get close in this matchup, but yeah, already getting hit by kunais in basic, so can't really get the chance to. Watcher managing to keep wheelchair away nicely. Ooh, but bonks on the basic though. Wheelchair really stuck in a corner. And they can't get out of it. Unfortunate. Again, Watcher getting a good setup, managing to keep wheelchair in the corner. Wheelchair can't get close. Oh, but bonks on the basic though. Go for 3 hearts. Wheelchair stuck in the edge again and gets hit. Now trying to close the gap but gets hit again. Really needs to somehow get close, but Watcher is just not allowing it. And gets hit the last heart. Okay, so now, who will we have? I'd seen Bob yet, so I guess Bob versus Carbon will stream first. And then I guess we can do Telika and False. Oh, seems that Telika is unavailable. Okay. Can do. Okay, yeah. We can wait for them a bit. We can do the other game in the meantime, I guess. Okay. Okay. Seems that Storm versus Depth matchup. Bob is a pretty good Depth player. Don't know much about Carbon, haven't seen them around much. Might have played turnies before my time. Oof. Bob managing to get checkmate right off the bat. Carbon just going with the small basics for now. Really getting the wall of Bob. Bob doesn't get the checkmate quite there. It's Storm trying to just move around in order to not get checkmated, so... Oops, seems to be a bit of lag. Okay, we're back it seems. Maybe? Okay, yeah. Seems we're back. Oof, Carbon walking into the basic, down to 1 heart. Bob gets hit, trying to cross the wall, and now gets hit by another basic. Carbon is starting to make a comeback. Trying to wall off Bob with some big basics, but Bob managing to find the gaps. Walls are getting smaller. Storm is too fast for Bob to checkmate, but almost gets hit by the basic, managing to dodge out. Now with mean walls, Bob managing to get hit with the shotgun. Mean walls, it's pretty hard to dodge, so just whoever gets hit first loses probably. This time Carbo managing to create the wall and gets hit first hit on Bob. Now we have some lag again. Okay, teams are back now. Oof, Bob walking into the basic, that's unfortunate. Bob just trying to shotgun Carbon off, but Carbon managing to just get past. Ooh, but now gets hit by a shotgun. Both at 2 hearts. Carbo managing to make quite a good wall, but still has some gaps for Bob to go through. Now the gigantic basic getting Carbon. Carbon can escape this time with the defensive. Using storm speed can also get out of that trap. Both just trying to get the other stuck in a corner, but not quite managing that. Storm White getting hit on Bob though, and the last hit coming from the basic evens the game, both at 1 card. Bob getting walled in the top of the screen. Can't really get out of that. Carbon using defensive to not get checkmated. This time though doesn't have it available, so Bob gets the hit. The depth fight is very dangerous in close range, managing to get the hit. Bob going for another checkmate and gets the hit. Carbon down to 1 heart. Can they make comeback? Just using a lot of movement to not get checkmated. But depth fights can be dangerous if you're moving that much. Not getting hit yet though. Oof, but now moving into the basic accidentally. Unfortunate. Okay, it seems that Telika will take a while. I think we'll just go into round 4 for now to keep it moving. Yeah, okay. So round 4. Oh yeah, okay. I guess Jayfeather versus Fally. And Tommy versus Shadowpelt second. Oh yeah, I still have the overlay up. Yep. Jerry is playing Red Hood, which is their main, if I'm correct. I heard they haven't been playing in a while, so might not be that confident in their gameplay. We'll see. Jayfeather going for the Frost again, getting the first hit with White. Jayfeather managing to really stay melee decent and gets hit with the stun wave. Jayfeather is playing carefully until gets the opportunity to get close and get hit with White. Really playing principled and waiting for the right chance to get close. Oof, this time Kunai barely hitting though. Jerry getting one hit back. Now trying to keep Jayfeather in a corner. Jayfeather managing to dead zone most of the abilities, getting close again. Gets stun wave and gets the last hit. Jerry just trying to not let Jayfeather into close range, but oof, this time getting double hit. Jayfeather really managing to stay in melee range, so Hood's basics not really doing anything, just hoping for the kunais to maybe get in Jayfeather's way. Oh, this time the basic managed to cut off Jayfeather though. But Jayfeather gets hit right back. Stun wave. It's nice. Gets Jerry down to 1 heart. Jayfeather just standing still, knowing that Jerry can't hit from that close up, and managed to get the final hit. Seems that Jay really did just out of farm. Okay, now Shadowpelt and Tommy. It seems we're going to spill a vacant this time. Another map. Both under signature picks, I suppose. Shadowpelt been playing for a while. Tommy a pretty new player. Been playing mostly Hood as far as I'm aware. Not really an expert in this matchup, but Worm is kinda similar to Frost, I'm pretty sure. Trying to get close. And Hood just trying to keep the distance enough. Basics being lethal to Shadowpelt already, down to 1 heart, but managing to get some hits back. Shadowpelt managing to dead zone some of the abilities, but the Guna is coming after the Novifier are unfortunate. Getting the final hit on Shadowpelt. This time Shadowpelt getting close with the Worm Bites, which are really hard to dodge up close. Oof, but walking into the Gunais to get 1 hit back. Hood can defensive away from the Novifier and getting hit back. Shadowpelt really going for the aggressive Novifiers, but they're not getting hits, and now gets hit instead. And the basic gets the final hit. Okay. Let's see here. I think round 4 has finished. So now round 5. We'll have Telika, now that they're back. And then cibowg, cibowg versus Falkman second. Assuming Telika will be playing Sun, not sure about Jay. Probably going for Frost again, but maybe something else, not sure. I know they play two different things. Okay, still going for the Frost it seems. So this matchup earlier with Fally and Jay, we'll see if it goes different this time. Starting off the same, Tonnar getting a hit on Frost trying to approach. Managing to get hit back though. Telika also similarly to Fally, just keeping Frost away, the basics and fights. Frost can't really get close and Jay already down to 1 heart. Has some nice movement with the basics though, getting Telika into corner, but this spell managing to save Telika for a bit. Still gets hit after though. And now the White getting last hit on Jay. Telika is up a card. Early this spell coming out to not get hit by the Frost aggression. The Telika already pushed to the corner. Let's see if they can get out of it. Seems that managing to keep good center control. Frost can't really too much. Managed to get hit back though. It really seems that this matchup relies on good micro for Frost, and sometimes you can't just micro everything, so Jayfeather getting hit a bit, but in the lead with hearts currently. Jay managing to get through the basics nicely though. Now Telika pushed back a bit. Managing to get out for now. This spell coming out. Keep Telika safe. Down to min walls. Oh, and the Sun basic brings it down to 1 heart each. Both managing to micro the others' abilities nicely though. So we're moving to min walls again. Ooh, but the stun wave is just a bit too far into the basic and Telika gets it. It was a close game. Lot of good micro was seen definitely. Now we'll have Falk and Seep then, Cype. Both playing the Maidens we're most known for, I guess. cibowg on the leech again, and Falk pretty decent cross player. This matchup can be a bit tough for Lich if Frost is really aggressive, but so far cibowg managing to get a pretty good setup. Flowers in the center and a lot of fries around it. So now managing to get a really big flower. This means Porkman has to stay on the right side of the screen, which can be a bit tough and gets hit by the Void. This might just be the round for cibowg if the card. If Falk can't really find their way out of it. Flower disappearing now though. Now maybe Falk can get some room to move. This time the flower doesn't cover the top of the screen, so Falk has at least some room to work with, but still stuck in a corner. cibowg managing to get a really good setup. Butterflies all around. Ooh, but the Frost basic getting the first hit on cibowg. Oh, but Falk losing the last heart to the Void. Falk trying to get close, but can't really make it through the setup fast enough, which means that cibowg can get the good butterflies right after that. Oof, the Frost basic can be tough to dodge though. They managed to get the hit and another hit on cibowg. This time Falk taking lead in the card. The Frost has enough room to work with, then isn't really a problem that Lich has a good setup. So yeah, can just spam basics and Lich might get hit. And indeed, Falk just gets 4 hits with the basic this round. So it comes down to the last card. Ooh, the stun wave is nice though, getting first hit on Lich. Getting a chance to make a big flower. And it goes through, so now Falk's in a really tough position. Stuck on one side of the screen again. cibowg gets to just do whatever they want. The setup gets hit though, the basic. Maybe it's not quite over for Falk. And now Falk can go through the top of the screen. Gets more room to work with. The both down to 1 heart. cibowg still has good control of the center, but Falk has enough room to still move around and do the basics. And the basic is the final hit. Oof, that was a close one. Okay. Let's see here. We'll have Wheelchair versus RedAlice maybe first on stream. Oh my god, I can't type. Oh. And then we'll have False Selling second. I'm assuming RedAlice will be playing Lich as always. Wheelchair maybe on Frost again. Yeah, it seems it really is the same matchup we just saw. He goes this differently this time. RedAlice is not using Flower in the middle, instead choosing to use it in corner, which doesn't really give really good area control. Wheelchair managing to get close and get the hit. RedAlice getting some nice butterflies too. And punish the stun wave with the flower. It's a nice timing. The butterflies are really placed all around, so Wheelchair can't find a safe spot and gets hit already. Losing the first card. Stun wave goes through but gets hit by the void, it's unfortunate. RedAlice going for butterflies in different corners again. Keep up good pressure everywhere. Seems to be working. Wheelchair down 2 hearts already. Now stuck in the left side of the screen. Might have to roll out or just get hit again. Okay, now managing to... but Flower punishing the stun wave. That was a fast round. Okay, and then False Sync. Falk seems to be on the Frost. The Ink going for Storm. Their signature pick, I suppose. But to play everything kinda. Falk's managing to get out of the walls that Ink is forming. It's not really getting enough basics to close the gaps, so Falk can just move out of them for now. But the White's getting first hit on Falk. Falk managing to get hit back though. But try to punish with the basic form, just rushing up and getting hit on you. That's, yeah, it has happened to me quite a lot. The White getting hit on falls down to 1 heart already. Basics getting hit on Ink to back though. Might be still, but Whites get hit on falls. Ink wins that card. Falls just stuck, it's kinda stuck in the top, and White getting the hit. The White are just getting hits on Falls, even if their managing to stay out of getting walled. Ooh, Fink gets hit though. That would have been a really good wall. And gets another hit. The Frost Bite. Doubt that Frost was close. Go for it, down to 2 hearts. Ooh, the basic. Fink down to 1. Might have to be more careful now. The Wide again. Getting hit on falls. Both with 1 heart. Can falls get the... and falls can get the card. Both at 1 card. Falls comes down to this. Ink just going for Wide spam this time, seeing that Wides worked last time. Falls not getting hit yet. Oh, but this time moves too much and Storm Bite punishes. Go for 3 hearts though. Post this time being more careful with movement, not getting hit by Wides. Ink doesn't really get the good walls, walls managing to just come through them. Things may change in walls though. There's less room to dodge around and getting hit with the Wide again. Oof, rolling into the basic, that's unlucky. Walls down to 1. And kinda stuck in the right side of the screen. The basic gets hit though. Using stun wave to not get hit in the close range. Oh, okay, managing to punish Ink coming close. Would have been lethal for falls, but the Wide gets the last hit. Was a really close game again. Okay, next round we'll have Bob and Cherry first on stream. Then I guess we'll have Shadowpelt and Carbon. Okay, we're at round 7 now. Okay, teams that both are on the picks they're most comfortable on. Bob getting hit by the Hood Wide. Start. Down 1 heart already. But depth in this matchup can kinda just use defensive to get through most of Hood stuff, and we're seeing that as Bob gets hit back on Cherry. This time Bob bonking though. Oof, and Kuna is getting another hit. Bob stuck in a corner and can't get out. Already down 1 card. This time Bob though managing to be kinda aggressive. To not let Cherry get the upper hand at first. Trying to go for checkmate, but Cherry finds the corner to be safe in. This time has to be defensive though. The shotgun punishing Cherry getting close. Bob up 2 hearts. But bonking on the wide. Unfortunate. Another hit quite wide, I think. Both at 2 hearts. Bob really getting close this time, but basic unfortunately stops Bob's movement. Bob going for a checkmate, but Cherry has defensive for now. This time though, Bob managing to get the checkmate, putting both at 1 heart, but the basic punishing shotgun, Cherry gets it. Then we had Shadow and Carbon. Seems to go for the same picks again. Shadowpelt Worm, like usually. Carbon and Storm we already saw before. Carbon managing to get the first hit in the matchup. The Shadowpelt getting hit back. Both really aggressive and both getting hit quickly. Carbon managing to find the corner, not get hit by Novi Fire. Can't really pull Shadowpelt off, Shadowpelt is so close and Shadowpelt gets hit with the wide. Punishing the Novi Fire. Since the Shadowpelt was standing still, so Carbon get the hit with the basic. And the wide getting hit. Have to be careful about that against Storm. Yeah, another hit with Storm wide. Shadowpelt trying to get close though and can get hit with laser. Novi Fire isn't punished this time. Shadowpelt really keeping Carbon in the corner and managing to get a hit. Oof, Novi Fire comes out of it and then gets hit by the basic. Both at 2 hearts. Carbon bonking though and going down to 1. And Carbon losing the final heart also. So it's down to the last card again. Hit right off the bat by the worm wide, that's unfortunate. Moving around too much. Sometimes being fast as Storm can be a bad thing. So you don't see really where you're moving. Gets hit back though. Carbon in the corner, trying to keep Shadowpelt away with basics, but Shadowpelt managing to get a hit. Gets hit back though. Both at 2 hearts again. Carbon going close with the defensive. Shadowpelt now firing, but neither getting hit. Carbon now getting hit though, down to 1. Ooh, and the Novi Fire this time doesn't get punished and instead gets hit. That goes to Shadowpelt. Close one though. Alright. So we're at round 8 now. Can have Telika versus Bob, that will be fun. And can have some Fally in a while. We're probably pulling some people. This will go second. I think these two should be pretty evenly matched, so we'll see how this goes. Expecting it to be Depth versus Sun, we'll see. Maybe someone will be picking something different. Okay, it seems really be Depth versus Sun. Bob getting the first hit. Now getting kinda pushed away from the middle by Telika's bites and basics. Oof, but managing to micro nicely and getting another hit on Telika. Bob closing the distance, going for shotguns, but doesn't reach. Oh, reaches actually. Double hit. I didn't even notice. Bob really managing to micro those sun basics nicely. Now diamonds are putting on some pressure, but Bob still manages to not get hit. But this time the breakfast combo waffle with pancakes managing to get hit. Another one with diamonds, both at 1 heart. And this time the basics coming out of this spell are too little for Bob. Telika takes the first card and goes already up in the second. This time Telika in a corner though, might be bad since Bob might be able to checkmate. This spell saving Telika for now. Now getting into a better position. Getting hit though. Bonking on the basic barely. Unfortunate. Bob getting into melee range now, and Bob doesn't get out of the basic fast enough. Let's hit Bob with 2 hearts. Oof. Bonks on the wide, unfortunate. Bob going really close now, this spell, and gets hit on Bob. Now Fally and Sibe. Okay, Fally on Arc this time. Seems that Fally came to really bully people here on main pick. Blocking the flower right off the bat, that's yeah, hate when that happens as Lich. can't really do much there. Now Saib just has to somehow stay safe, but getting hit 3 times already, just letting Fally get the first card. Who gets clocked again? Already has all the debuffs on Lich. Lich bonks on the Death Doll. Another block hitting Lich. Can't get out of that and Fally takes it. Really was just pulling. Really hurt my eyes as a Lich player. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Arc can do the Lich in those situations. Seems there will still have a game going, so we can wait for a second, I guess. Okay, since we're waiting, can do a quick game maybe. While we're waiting. Oh yeah, I still have the wrong overlay up. Okay. Can maybe cleanse a bit of the Lich Arc matchup. Get a better view. Your Arc isn't pulling as much. Okay, Para is still annoying though. I personally just try to keep a space I can move around in against Arc, since otherwise I can get blocked or debuffed. So right now I'm keeping the right side of the screen as an area that I'm not really letting Arc into. And if Arc comes here, I'll just... okay. I get the hit. I had a good setup here. Okay, this time I get clocked. Whoopsie. Okay, ooh, okay, I managed to dodge. Just yeah, trying to get some butterflies up so Arc can't really move around so nicely and I have space to move around in. Rolling off Arc if possible, yeah, get hit. Now only way Arc can get to me is through the center that's filled with butterflies, so I have a decent position here. Yeah, and I get hit. Nice. Okay. So now we'll have let's see here. Can have wheelchair versus Volkman maybe? And then Tammy and Carbon maybe. Oh yeah, Falk wheelchair. Seems the wheelchair is opting for the worm this time. Picking something different, not going for the cross mirror. It might have been expected. Falk rolling out of the Novifier first and getting a hit on wheelchair. Frost basics, yeah, can be tough if you're movement locking yourself. Ooh, but this time rolling into Novifier. That's not what you want to be doing. Falk getting close and wheelchair can't really get the hit, but gets hit, punish hit with an fire. Again, Falk dead zoning wheelchair's abilities, so you can just get hits with the basic. This time the Novifier in the round start works though, getting Falk down to 3. And now the double hit, both shooting their basics from close range. Novifier getting another hit. And it's down to 1 card each. Going really fast, both are playing pretty aggressively. But still pretty close. Wheelchair getting the first hit. Now Novifier. Falk wasn't ready, doesn't have roll ready yet. The worm bite can be deadly if you're not ready for it. Getting a hit back though. Rolling out of Novifier. Falk not losing quite yet. Down to 1 heart though. Managing to get some hits back. Now going into close range again, since that worked before. Both at 1 heart. Now both playing pretty carefully, just hoping that Tonnar gets hit first, I assume. Just shooting the abilities that are most likely to get a random hit. Where White is the one that takes it. That's really close though. Okay, and now Tommy versus Carbon. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately Vice wasn't able to join me today, but it's fine. Maybe can come back next time. Okay, now we have two, not really beginners I guess. Carbon I think has been a rope before, but both are pretty not really high level players I suppose. Pretty beginners. Carbon getting the first 2 hits. Trying to catch Tommy with the basics, but Tommy managing to get out using defensive. Carbon spamming wides around Tommy and it works. Tommy down to 1. Tommy really has to get out of the corner in order to not get walled and ooh, okay, gets one hit with the basic. Another one. Ooh, but Carbon's basic, just close range. Getting Tommy. Tommy really getting stuck on the edges, but this time getting hit on Carbon instead. We've got now Carbon punishing. And Tommy not careful enough with the Whites, getting hit by the Storm White while moving. Carbon making good wall, but unfortunately gets hit, so it doesn't work out. Now both just staying far away, hoping to get some sort of setup on the other. And the double hit with both with White as well, both at 1 heart. And this time Tommy gets the card. It's down to the last one. Oof, the close range basic has been good in this matchup already, and getting another hit with White and another hit. Just the White spamming, keeping Tommy at bay. Tommy really stuck on the edge again. Might not be good, and yeah, gets the hit. Yeah, Storm Beast can be kinda hard to handle if you're not used to it. Really takes some practice. Okay, so now... okay, I wanna see Fally. Actually no, I don't wanna see Fally pulling Lich again. I wanna see Bob versus Watcher. And then Jay and Shadowpelt maybe? Okay, I think Watcher might not be here, so maybe we'll do Jay and Shadow first. Oh, never mind, Watcher is... okay, yeah, we can still do whatever. Okay, we'll do Bob. Sure. Okay, Watcher on Hood, Bob on depth, the usual. Depth White can really be deadly in those melee situations, as you can see. Tried the drone start. Now Watcher having to use defensive to get away from that. But managing to get some hits from Bob. But the shotgun just goes far enough. Bob at 2 hearts already. Playing pretty aggressively. both of them. Ooh, that's a checkmate. Watcher might have been able to defensive, but might not have expected it to go that far. Bob takes the first card, it seems. Oof, the depth fight getting first hit again can really be deadly. I always look at that fight and think that it's so slow that how can it get a hit, but yeah, in close range it's just really surprises me. Bob not quite getting a checkmate. Watcher managing to keep up the pressure. Shotguns doesn't get Watcher, and Watcher gets hit back with the kunais. Might still be in this card. Gets another hit. Ooh, and both down to one. Watcher really making comeback. Bob's shotgun doesn't go through. Watcher was defensive. Maybe this time. No, this time the shotgun gets hit. Bob almost getting reverse whipped, I suppose. But yeah, still managing to close it out. Okay. Then Shadowpelt and Jay. No. Shadowpelt on Hoot this time. Jayfeather still on the Frost as usual. See if Shadowpelt is good in this matchup. Haven't really seen their Hoot, I think. Shadowpelt usually on the Worm. Jayfeather not really getting close, and then as I say that, getting close. Can't really get a hit yet though. This time the white getting the hit though. Shadowpelt can't really do anything with the basics if Jayfeather is so close, but the kunais can get a hit. Bunch of kunais coming, but Jayfeather just moving around them. And getting hit on the Shadowpelt. Managing to dead zone those Hoot basics nicely and gets a hit on Shadowpelt again. Jayfeather aura farming again. And gets the last hit with using stun wave. That rate with stun wave. Jayfeather just managing to keep the distance low, so Shadowpelt's basics don't too much. Just has to use kunai, and does it enough. Jayfeather gets another stun wave. This time stun wave doesn't get a hit though, but Jayfeather still managing to stay safe. And now getting close enough to hit with the frostbite. Shadowpelt managing to get one back though. Ooh, but the stun wave close out the round. Okay. Let's see here. Who did we just watch? Oh yeah. Can't you Falk and Carbon maybe? And then I suppose Seep and Telika second. Where is I'm blind? Okay, good chat. Okay, both on the picks there. They've been playing so far. No surprise there. Falk not respecting the the storm basics and getting hit first. Carbon not really managing to make a solid wall, so Falk can just walk out of it for now. Neither really getting a good offense going, so just waiting for walls to close in, I suppose. Now we're at mean walls, so now the storm basics get really dangerous and getting a hit already. Falk really has to do something offensive probably, or just Storm's basics will close the game out, or card out, I suppose. Okay, the basic gets one hit. The stun wave gets pull up. Falk managing to do some sort of comeback. But moving around too much around storm bites is too dangerous. This time just choosing to stand still. I mean, yeah, that works against storm bites. Just don't move and you won't get hit. Falk just trying to not get hit with whites, just moving very minimally, but still dodging the basics. Carbon managing to get a hit now. Now starting to form a bit of wall, but Falk can still walk through it, I think. Managing to get hit back. Both at 2 hearts. Ooh, the storm bite. Even though Falk was moving that much, it's still enough for the bite to be deadly. And yeah, storm bite getting the final hit as well. Okay, and now next game. assuming we'll see Sun vs Lichir, which is a pretty cool matchup, I think. Yeah, both blue as well. My favorite on the blue map. Yum. cibowg not going for the flower and getting hit at the start. Now using flower to get rid of the basic, but this spell managing to put enough pressure for cibowg to not be able to get out. And the Void also making them bonk. Down to 1 heart already. Managing to get the revenge hit though. Oof, but the Voids are just too deadly. Yeah, Sun is the character you don't really need that much flower against, I suppose. But yeah, it's still good to get it in the center, I think. So otherwise Sun has a lot of room to move around. Okay, now flower in the center, so maybe now Lich is able to get a better setup. And already getting 1 hit. The Void is nicely placed to stop Telika from coming through the bottom of the screen. Telika down to 1 already. Diamonds are, yeah, very dangerous. Hard to dodge as Lich as well, so since you're pretty slow, so have to be really careful with those. Ooh, that's a nice shotgun to punish the Telika approach. Both at 1 card. cibowg really not using the flower, waiting for an opportunity to delete something, I suppose. Doesn't need it so far. Yeah, not going through diamonds with it. That's a nice use for the flower. And getting a hit on Telika. With the diamonds at close range, also hard to dodge. But White getting hit back. The spell used. cibowg can get out. Yeah, the diamonds, rough. The basic also, oh, that's unfortunate. Both at 1 heart. Last card, last heart. Who can take it? cibowg not having a flower up, so Telika just having a lot of room to move around. Oof, the edge of the basic. This is unlucky. It was a close game though. Okay, we'll have Pulse and Falk devs on stream first. And then can have Cherry and RedAlice maybe. Okay, it seems to be Arc versus Frost. Don't know much about this matchup. Seems the Pulse is getting the first hit. The Falk really already getting pushed to the corner, which is not what you want at Frost. You usually want to get close, but not get hit in the meantime. Slow and Frost can be rough, I think. Just can't really approach if you're slow, and yeah, the basic managing to stop the approach. Arc basic getting the hit again. Oof, that, yeah, the moon can punish the stun wave if you're too careless with it. Falk really has to get some hits back, but can't really get close to Pulse currently. No, also confused, just doesn't really help. Rolls out of the clock though, but can't get hit on stun wave since clock is defending Pulse. And Falk down to 1. Managing to get a hit back though. Oh, and Pulse takes it. Okay, you know RedAlice and Cherry. Assuming this will be a Lich versus Red Hood, or a Hood, one of the Hood. Which is a pretty even matchup, I think. Or I guess, yeah, if Lich handles the melees good, then can be good for Lich, but not sure if RedAlice can. Okay, it seems that RedAlice doesn't have a positive history against Jerry. Maybe today will be different. Oof, the tail end of the basic. Getting the first hit. It's really always unfortunate. You think you can move already, but yeah, the basic lingers for a long time for Hood. And having to use flower in the corner, which is not the best. So already down to 1 heart, RedAlice. Trying to approach, but fortunately Cherry managing to keep good basics. Stop the dance. Okay, RedAlice can micro the kunais, but no, the next set of kunais is too much. Managing to stay alive for now though. Getting some decent butterflies. Oh, but get bonking again. Okay, unfortunate. Okay, let's see here. Can have I guess Falk versus Fally. And we'll have wheelchair versus Jay maybe. Yep. Pretty sure that Fally is yet to lose a match, so I'm not sure if it will change now, but seems unlikely. Going for the green hood to keep the matchup very green against the green frost. Falk did something quite nicely though. Managed to get close to Fally, but oof, the wide. Fortunate. And another hit by the wide. Yeah, you really need to be careful when trolling, I guess. Okay. Gets a hit on Fally though when pushed into a corner. Oof. First card goes to Fally. And another hit by the wide. Oh no. Falk doing a quite nice game plan, but yeah, unfortunately bonking a bit too much to get hits on Fally. Not this time, does get one though. Oof, the tail end of basic again. Rolling into another wide. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I forgot to overlay. Okay. Okay. So now wheelchair and Jay. Yep. Frost Mirror, haven't seen this yet, even though we've had quite a few Frost players in this tournament, I think. Just the war of the basics, who gets hit first. For now, both have gotten hit once. Oh, the wide from Jayfeather, managing to stop wheelchair. But wheelchair gets hit back. Really even game so far. Oh, Jayfeather tries to get close, but wheelchair has a nice timed basic. Both just shooting some basics and then moving. Neither really getting a good chance to go on defensive. Oof, rolling into the wide. Both at 1 heart. Oh, it's stun wave. Oh, but doesn't hit. Oh no. Wheelchair losing the card. It's really close. Jayfeather getting the first hit with the basic. Now basics and rolls to get another hit. stun wave. Yeah, now just a massacre. Wheelchair down to 1 already. And wheelchair loses final heart. Okay, I wanna see Bob and RedAlice. And then we'll have Watcher and Shadowpelt maybe. Okay. I think this might be a Lich versus Depth, but we'll see. Oh, it's actually food versus Depth. Okay. I suppose RedAlice, I think, has played some Hood before as well. Might have seen it. Not really sure how good they are at it. We'll see. Oof, the Depth shotgun getting first hit. Can't really go in anywhere from there. Pretty much checkmate. This time though, has a gap to go through. So RedAlice managing to keep hearts currently. Dodges the shotgun again, but can't really get hits back on Bob. And now the bite in close range, too dangerous. Oh, that's a nice hit though. Ooh, the Jellycat had a gap in the top. Ooh, but this time Bob gets a nice checkmate. And RedAlice bonks for the final hit. He was defensive to not get checkmated and go nice, get Bob. Ooh, this time doesn't have anything to do against checkmate though. RedAlice really needs to not get stuck in those corners. Ooh, this time has defensive again. But now it might be dangerous again. Yeah, the basic is just too large. Shotgun also getting punishing for the slowing effect. RedAlice having to burn defensive again, and shotguns in the corner are deadly. Now we had Butcher and Shadowpelt, right? Yeah. Okay. Assuming this will be a food against Worm, maybe? Yeah, seems like it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Both losing heart really quickly. Oof, yeah, Worm bites, you really have to be careful. Using defensive to get out of no fire, gets hit back. Already off the quick start. Butcher down to 1. Might be no fire, yeah, no fire gets it. This time Butcher doesn't have defensive. Shadowpelt's offensive no fires can really be deadly if you're not ready for them. Ooh, that's hit a bit wide. Another hit with the Worm wide. Shadowpelt not respecting the Kunas enough to gets hit, but Watcher already down to 1. And another no fire. This time good as defensive. Oh, but white follow up. Yeah, that was a quick round. Okay. Okay. Let me look at the standings real quick. Okay, seems that no matter what happens, Fally has already won. So we don't need to have to spectate that. I guess we can do... Let's do Tommy versus Bo. And let's end off with Falk versus Cherry. Oh, okay. Might have chosen Bob a bit much, but it's fine. I think we've seen everybody at least a little bit, so should be fine. Step versus food. Then Tommy managing to not get checkmated by moving around a lot, but as I say that, shotgun in the corner is yeah, too much, can't get out of that. Yeah, Jellycat can just eat up most of the food's offense, so can be tough for Tommy to get a hit here, I think. Oh, as I said that, okay. Gets hit after the Jellycat. This might be a checkmate, I think. Yeah, basic is very large. Tommy having some good movement, not get hit by the shotgun. but not really getting a good offense as well since Bob is pressuring so much. Again, we see Telika heating up most of the offense, so yeah, Tommy can't hit much onto Bob. And now the basic is too large. Telika heating up the basic for letting Bob get close. Can't get the hit that. Ooh, and poking on the wide. Tommy getting the heat. Oh, but now even again. Basic getting one hit on Bob, so now Tommy has the lead again. But Bob is getting close, not letting any more basics hit him. Oh, this time gets a bit pressured though, so Bob is down to 1 and loses the last heart as well. Goes even. Oof, yeah, Tommy probably wasn't expecting the basic to be that big. Bob gets first hit, and now just pushes Tommy into corner. This time he was defensive though, so doesn't get hit yet. The shotgun follow up, enough to get Tommy's heart. And now Tommy down to 1. Has to really make a miracle happen here, but can't. Shotgun gets him. Now Cherry and Falk. Yeah. This will be our last game then. Last round is finishing up, it seems. Seems to be Worm versus Food. Portman this time not going for the Frost that we've seen so far. Cherry still on Hoot though. Cherry really in a quarter. Has to use defensive to get out. Oh, but the wide! Justice comes out of invis. Gets hit by the wide. Falk bonking on the Food wide, but Cherry down to 1 already. And Falk gets the first card. Fire doesn't get Food, who is defensive. Both are just kinda staying close to each other but can't get hits. Until now the Kunai in melee range getting a hit. Giving Cherry the early lead, and now another hit for Cherry. Oof, kunais. It's unfortunate. Volkman trying to get close, but Jerry managing it well with all the kunais. And gets hit back on Falk. So both down to the last card. Both at melee range, neither can get the hit on each other. Both their abilities have some sort of dead zone, so if they're so close to each other, they have to just wait for the other to get further. Both at 3 hearts now. Falk getting a nice hit with the burn basic, giving them the lead. Low fire. Oh yeah, gets hit by the kunai coming out of it. Look dangerous to me. Both playing a bit more safe now. Oh, never mind, Falk coming in. Dodges the kunais but gets hit by the wide. Oh, that's unlucky. Low fire doesn't quite get Jerry. Both at melee range again. And walking into the kunai. That's a close one though. So yeah, I think that wraps up the tournament. Oh, I think there might have been a game that wasn't reported. Let me see. Oh, okay, I guess doesn't change the standings that much, but maybe we can get the finals game scored also. Oh, Jayfeather is in game right now. Okay. Well, either way, I guess yeah. That's it for this time. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope it was fine with only me commentating. Tried my best. Yeah, it was fun. Might do a couple more of these. I'm not sure. Might get more busy in the future, but yeah. I guess I'll see you around. Yep. Bye bye, everyone.